Colleagues, U.S. opposition to this resolution should come as no surprise. The Trump administration has been clear. We must hold the PLO and Palestinian Authority accountable for not complying with their commitments under the Oslo Accords, some of them very basic, and for undermining the prospects for peace. It is clear that the Palestinian Authority and PLO have failed to live up to these commitments and are not credible partners for peace. The Palestinians committed to renounce the use of terrorism and all other acts of violence. However, despite its claims to the contrary, the Palestinian Authority continues to reward and incentivize terror by continuing its pay-for-slay payments to terrorists and their families. This heinous practice must end. The Palestinians must consistently and publicly repudiate terrorism, including the October 7 massacre, without equivocation, and end incitement to terrorism in education, as required by U.S. law and as promised by the PLO. The Palestinian Authority still fails to directly condemn terrorist attacks against Israeli civilians, including the September 8th attack against the Ramot bus stop in Jerusalem that killed 6 Israelis. Indirect condemnation or statements that reject the targeting of Israeli civilians while simultaneously falsely accusing the Israeli government of committing genocide do not meet a reasonable standard of condemning terrorism. The Palestinian Authority must also end its attempts to internationalize the conflict through lawfare campaigns, including appeals to the ICC and ICJ, and its efforts to bypass negotiations to secure the unilateral recognition of a conjectural Palestinian state. Both steps materially contributed to Hamas's refusal to release hostages and to the breakdown of the Gaza ceasefire talks. The United States remains open to re-engagement that is consistent with our laws, should the PLO and the Palestinian Authority meet their obligations and demonstrably take concrete steps to return to a constructive path of compromise and peaceful coexistence with Israel. Thank you.